word cannot be hardened. We cannot
Well,
have
that is in fact the first word of what was just recorded, Yulia. But
Yay!
you are all
Said he was
off
just sitting
mute.
there on the go live button, just waiting for you to say that.
I welcome everybody to another fun and exciting episode of Eberron, Ashes of the Last War. I'm Obsidia, everybody's favorite Death Knight, and the DM of this campaign. We're going to do, as is tradition, we're going to do round the table introductions before a brief session recap, and then we're just going to hop right into the action. If anybody has any announcements, they are more than welcome to make them during their turn of introductions. So first of all, we have our hardest cat, Paige the Mage. Let's go.
Hey, hi everyone. My name is Yulia. I go by Royal Knight VT on both Twitch and Twitter. I'm normally an elf princess knight, but for this campaign, I pay a cat girl time wizard. So, thanks, and I'm getting back to things. So excited for it. So yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Yulia. Next up, we have Ilya. Let's go.
Hi, I'm playing Ilya tonight. My name is Lily. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Lily Faywood. Feeling a little under the weather today, so I will keep things short and sweet, but love you all so much and looking forward to lots of pain tonight because I cannot escape it.
We love to see our Lily suffering, so thank you, Lily. Next up, we've got Maris, otherwise known as Euphoria.
Howdy, y'all. Yes, I am Maris. Always happy to be here playing my chaotic family of hot pink tieflings. But today I'm playing Euphoria, as we have officially said our farewells to Juby. Instead, I now play her hot MILF mom. So yes, currently on that rebranding arc, so no Twitch or Twitter plugins for the time being. I'm just happy to be here playing my gay little characters with my friends.
Always gay hours in here. Friendship ended with Jubilee. Now Euphoria is my best friend. Thank you, Varys. Thank you. Next up, we have your pal Malral.
Hey, I'm Leech of the Bronze. I'm playing Malral tonight. The big daddy dragonborn, the big giant gut, and can definitely take a hit. I won't be able to stream anytime soon because of weird internet problems that I'm still trying to figure out. But on the other end, also keep an eye out on my Twitter and other things because I'm making more and more progress on my next campaign known as Lucid Spire. So keep an eye out on that and figure out more as more information comes out.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Litro. Yes, I know lots of people are excited to see that game when it gets started. It's a big old Pathfinder 2e game, the spiciest. So be sure to keep everyone appraised. And last but never least, we have Cess the Best. Let's go.
Ahoy there, it's your girl, Says, actually, role-played by me, Sif, a not cat girl, totally real knight VTuber where we do art in games, and I might stream Grand Blue this Thursday or something, I don't know. Anyways, hi. Yes, bestie. Very excited to be back again and be goth and cat and sad and very, very sad. We're very sad. Love you guys tons despite it.
Obsidia, saddest players, NA. Yes, Sif is our wonderful Catgirl Knight, always and forever. So always happy to have you here, Sif. All right. So previously on Eberron, Ashes of the Last War, our party continued to recover from the experiences of losing Jubilee and dealing with the trauma that now ensued. Malral and Euphoria connected about trying to reach out to Jubilee wherever she was in the Feywilds to no real success at first. Euphoria then met up with none other than Ilya and our very own beloved Kai Shen to talk about some of Jubilee's last messages and art that she had made under Kaishen's tutelage, wherein it exposed a lot of the insecurities that were going through her mind at the time, as well as some of the issues that she was continuing to struggle with, and hoped that she would one day be strong enough to overcome. And this actually got the various squabbling parents to actually see eye to eye for once, and Euphoria and Ilya took Kaishen up on his offer to do some art therapy with everybody, teaching them calligraphy. And Cess then tried to extend the olive branch to Asharan, cornering them in their room, providing grilled cheese sandwiches, and noticing the difficulties that Asharan has in interacting with somebody genuinely, as well as their fears and their concerns that the more you care about people, the more they will be used against you and taken away from you. And it ended with them having a little bit of an emotional moment as as Cess tried to explain that being friends and having family was what made everybody stronger. And with that, Cess left to go show Malral what pizza was from beautiful Sean. Got to get the Sean pie. And our very own Paige got to go through some wonderful time travel time, where first Sylvana tried to extend out the olive branch after their fight, and it led to Paige having a very confusing vision of potentially the past involving some kind of secret magical lab, officials from one of the dragon marked houses in charge of magical enhancement of animals, and as well as something called Project Hope on behalf of the Lord Artificer De Kenneth, and that she saw Sylvana, a younger Sylvana in her teenage years, floating inside of a crystal ethereally with some kind of strange arcane mark on her hand before she was blasted back to the present and created, no pun intended, time and space away from Sylvana after that very emotional moment, before she then met up with Ilya, and in a tender moment got to experience Ilya's traumatic past, where the Seeker horribly murdered Ilya's husband and mother right in front of her as she was powerlessly pinned to the ground. And with all of this accumulated trauma, our plucky group of adventurers was doing their damnedest to try and endure the trials and travails put before them. But thankfully, it's a new day, and what's the worst that could happen? So we'll start off with none other than Malral. I think you were looking for a fight.
Indeed. Malral will go and try and find Euphoria.
Okay.
Wherever she may be.
We can assume that Euphoria is, depending on the time of day, if it's like morning, she is finishing her morning routine, very much like Jubilee. She has to make sure she is absolutely perfect. And we can assume that is completed, and she is heading down the steps from the bedrooms into the main living area.
All right.
All right. Malral sees Euphoria coming down, and looks like he is actually he had just finished working in the forge, so a little bit sweaty from working in there, as he's bent a small dent that was in his plate back out into normal. I looks over at Euphoria coming down.
Ah, good morning, Euphoria. I have a request of you, if that's all right.
Good morning. Why, you could certainly ask.
Of course. I would like to take you on.
Darling, I'm going to need a bit more clarification than that.
A sparring match.
Ah, well, in that case, Yes, that sounds delightful. Now,
Malral raises an eyebrow as if the answer was obvious.
any particular reason? You just testing out the new girl?
In a way, perhaps. I sparred with your daughter once or twice, back when I was with her. She left quite a nasty gouge in me, and I would like to compare the strength of your daughter with that of her teacher.
Mhm. I see. I hope I don't disappoint then. If you don't mind, I'd like to invite someone to join us.
Who would that be?
I'd like to bring Seth along, if that's all right.
Oh, of course. After
It
all,
seemed
they were the closest Jubilee.
I think that's I think that's why we should invite her. It seems like she doesn't have a lot to say, but a lot to let out.
I can see that. She has refused to talk with her words. Perhaps she can let her fists do the talking.
That's what I was thinking.
If there's anything I
I'll
can
go.
do, it's take a hit.
Well, I'll go fetch her then. Um, I'll
I'll
see
be
you on the
waiting in the
training
training room.
grounds.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll see you in the training room.
He goes ahead and
See
he
you
starts
soon.
putting his chainmail on as he goes ahead and starts walking that direction.
And Euphoria will go off to find Cess, wherever she might be.
I'm debating between a funny place for Cess to be or a not funny thing for Cess to be right now. We'll go with funny since this sounds pretty sad. You find Cess just vibing in the living room, probably back after we're doing another food drive with Malral. Just I mean not with Lady Ray, and she's
Mm.
just on the couch sitting.
She'll just sort of strut in and plop herself down on a seat across from Cess. You seem to have made yourself busy today.
Yeah, I was out for most of it, helping Miss Ray out with getting food to the local orphans and stuff, and impoverished families.
That's real sweet. You do that kind of charity work often?
Back home, we did with our community, and had to put up roots in the new community here,
Hmm.
and
That's
save up
real
some.
sweet.
Mhm.
What do you say? Do you have a little bit more energy in you? Feel like giving Malral a few hits?
Let me check my busy schedule, and then she sits up, looks left and right in the room, and then looks back at you and goes, "Yeah, I think I can spare some time for the dojo."
Excellent. I was just about to head on over there, and I'd like you to join me.
Okay.
And she'll get up and lead the way.
Says follows, not next to you, but a little behind you.
Now, I'm not gonna be the type to pester you with all sorts of questions, because I know, quite frankly, that's the last thing anybody wants to deal with right now. But I hope you'll take this as an opportunity. One, to let out some steam, and two, for us to get to know each other a little better.
Sure, but I can't promise any breakthroughs right now, exactly.
Not expecting anything. I just hope it helps. And it seems to me like this big old lug could certainly take a hit, so I don't think we have to be holding back.
I mean, it's his armor, to be fair. If something were to break through it, I don't know how well he could take it. That scar from Jubilee, it's pretty deadly looking.
That's what I heard.
hmm
Well, we'll have to see how we measure up, I guess.
All right. I think I left my gear in the dojo since last time, so I'll be good to go.
All right. And we'll regroup with Malral.
Malral is waiting in the fighting pit, already completely geared up, his giant anvil-like shield resting in front of him. He looks almost like a golem in his full suit of armor. Like a statue before it actually moves as he looks up at you.
Well, I see that you have both arrived.
So that is you in there. Are you sure you're going to be able to move okay and all that?
It is lighter than it looks.
Uh-huh.
The skill of a true master such as myself.
That's the
Goes
case. You
ahead.
can color me impressed.
I hope you can impress me as well.
I'd hate to disappoint you.
I thought we came in for training, not to just show me two old people flirting. Good.
Oh, darling, you ain't seen nothing yet. Draws her two rapiers. So, says,
Yeah.
ladies first.
I went easy
Sure.
on your daughter and I regretted it. So for this fight, I will not be holding back. Feel free for both of you to attack me at the same time.
And I will start off with casting Shield of Faith on myself.
All right.
I don't know how badly you guys actually want to make this sparring session.
I don't want to hurt Malral. I had a thing for Says, like when she starts to attack, but like I don't know if we're doing attack rolls or if we're just RPing and flavoring.
It could be
the
mostly
rolls.
RP. With
Okay.
with like the occasional roll to like tell us how well it went. But mostly RP. With Malral, you can see he gets into like a power stance. He holds his shield out in one hand, in his other hands he holds out his old worn blacksmith hammer. And you can see actual like embers start to radiate around him as if heat is coming off of him.
Says takes up a position on the opposite side of Malral from Euphoria. Well, if we're doing this for real, can't let you have any openings, and she'll take the first swing. She does have training mitts on, so like she's not actually gonna hit you with a claws or with spike or any of that. But yeah. And I'm assuming unless unless
Jubilee's
of names in my head.
gone, Sif.
I'm still not over it.
Sometimes it's like
not
she's
okay,
still
alright?
here.
We all process differently. Everywhere I go, I see her. Anyways, unless Maris had any RP for Euphoria, so I can go into Cecil's if we
Oh
get
no,
to it.
her blades are drawn. She's not gonna be nice about it like you are. She's going for it now that she heard that Juby went all out.
Says is mainly just trying to follow up in Euphoria and stop Malral from feeling comfortable so that Malral doesn't rest with any openings. And
So
go ahead.
So basically, I'll describe her attacks a bit better once we're actually in like the combat for this session. But she is essentially gonna bam, 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 land 4 hits on you. And I'll just do some quick rolls to see if any of them actually manage to hit you.
All right.
We don't do flanking here, but can I give advantage in any way from the fact
Yeah,
that
you can do help another.
Yeah, that is help. I'm
All
helping
right.
with
So you
one
do
of
have
them, I
advantage
guess.
to try and bonk the Malral. Nope.
Oh, I don't think I do.
Nope, that is 0 bonks. 15, 9,
Oh,
18,
man.
12. That is laughable before Malral's steel codpiece.
Not even leaving a scratch in the shield, not even getting past the shield. Malral just looks down at Euphoria.
Is that all you have?
Oh shit! Called you out.
Oh. Okay. All right. I see how this is gonna be. And just take an exhale, and you see before you, seemingly kind of out of nowhere, there are 2 euphorias. And I'm gonna hit you another 6 times.
You love to see it.
It's okay.
damn.
We're
There
getting
we
the
go.
battles
I
out.
still have advantage. I am assisting.
One hit.
Yeah, were you rolling with advantage?
I don't think I was.
Okay.
No.
So if you wanna try and flex a little harder, you could roll 3 more times.
It's cool.
Okay,
It's cool.
you got the one hit.
This is for
One hit
fun.
goes through.
So in like a flash of just constant barrage of just this stone mountain being flecked on by a tiny mosquito, before Malral just standing there taking all of it until one tiny peck gets through in the tiniest break in his armor, and you pull back your sword and you realize there's a slight bit of blood on it. Oh. Perhaps you aren't as much of a disappointment as I thought.
God damn, Malral.
How very kind of you.
I expected more from the teacher who left such a great scar.
Well, maybe once you stop relying on your hunk of iron, we'll get back to that.
Malral will go ahead. Unless Sess is going to do anything, Malral actually he pounds on his shield and he charges forward. Less of an actual attack and more of just a charging force for you guys to dodge out of the way.
You are welcome to try.
If Sez was flanking you with Euphoria, could she try to trip you? I'm not a battle master, but could I roll athletics or something to just whoop, there goes her foot.
So here's how it could pan out. If we want to,
I do weigh about with this armor on 500 pounds. Are you sure?
Like judo. There's judo where you people are heavier
Use
than
the
you.
weight of your opponent.
Yeah.
Says isn't an idiot. You don't fight a metal man fairly.
I think for the trip attack you have to hit with a melee attack. To activate it, and then it's athletics to knock them down or something. So I'm gonna say that's how it works right now. So you wanna recklessly try and trip him as he is leaving your square from the flanking.
I don't have to be raging for reckless. Let's go. I'll just use the brass knuckles and his training mitts. Wait, whoops, that's supposed to be advantage. 25.
Nope.
All right.
Oh, you try.
As you go ahead and you try and you trip him, Malral just comes alive with his shield and kind of just knocks you away. It's like, come on, you can do better than that.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen you hit harder.
I mean, I feel like I'm doing just the same motions as always.
You're too lost in your head. Come on, focus. And Malral will charge Sess. Not giving them any time to think. Just focus and just charge right at him.
Can I grapple him?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 18. I'm not raging for this.
I don't know what I roll against.
You roll
that.
Athletics or acrobatics if you.
Yeah, I don't think acrobatics is an option here. The 500 pound of steel dragon Dilf is not the most acrobatic.
As a 14.
Yeah, so as you charge into Sez, she's not worried about hitting you. She just grabs you from bottom of gut to top of gut and lifts you over her head and then puts you down back on the floor on your side.
Okay. Malral will take this opportunity.
Just a slow clap from Euphoria.
Oh, you're fucking heavy, dude. And she fucking falls on her ass. Ugh. Euphoria's got a point. Go ahead.
That was impressive.
It's just the same old, same old. Don't worry about it.
If that's your same old, I'd like to see what you can do when your mind's not so clouded.
It's not clouded. It's... You two strike me as the type to have, trained since birth, that kind of thing, right? I'm assuming you both at least swung a sword once when you were kids, yeah?
Of course.
I grew up in a jungle.
So a machete, whatever works. Point is,
Bone scythe, actually.
bone scythe. That was me, okay? Too. When I was young and I started training, my coach, he says grabs her gym bag or whatever, her sack of sweaty gear from the corner, and pulls out a disgustingly old and well-weathered bundle of leather wraps. And she says, these, well, Coach had me use when I was a kid. And he would told me that the average warrior practices 100 swings a day, so I should practice 1,000. I wasn't born with any innate talent, and I can't use magic, so all I had was just swinging these over and over in the lowest steps of Shan, punching logs in the dirt. And this became my little teddy bear to sleep with and stuff, but
We were
all
much
my
the
life I
same,
felt like...
Gus. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. All my life I felt like these, and she puts the leather straps away and picks up her brass knuckles and looks over to her claws, and when I was a kid I used to sleep with my weapons, and even now I still kinda do, but after everything that's happened, I'm just going through the motions, the training, the weapons. It feels like I've been betrayed in some kind of way. I've dedicated most of, if not my whole life, to just being able to punch a guy, and here I am, barely getting by doing it.
Malral gets a bit closer and kneels down before. So I'm guessing she's like down closer to the bag. I don't know if she's standing up or not. I imagine them
She
closer to the ground.
just rubbed her ass across the floor to get to where her shit is. She has not gotten up because
Yeah,
you're.
Malral
I
goes
don't know.
over and like
You guys know what I'm
kneels.
talking when you squeak over to
Yeah,
on the floor.
yeah,
Yeah,
get it,
just
we
a
get it.
little scoot.
See, my
Oh,
first
scoot,
thought was a
yeah.
cat just or a dog like grinding against a far.
He does not have water.
Well, anyway, Malral goes over and like kneels down and like gestures to the wrappings, the knuckle wrappings.
Mm-hmm.
Those were a grindstone. Helped to make you a keen blade. However, through large amounts of use, wear, and tear, the blade has grown dull. It might be time once again for you to hit the grindstone.
I know you were trying to say something nice, but calling me dull was kind of just affirming my fears of what I said. And it's not like I haven't been training. I've gone through the motions. I'm still just me. Still just the same fighter. I just...
And what exactly is wrong with just you?
Well, let me put it this way. Since you said you weren't going to pester, but you're doing it. You're working with us now, so we're about the... You would say we're about the same strength, yeah? Or no offense to you, I'm sure you're more on like Paige's or Ilya's level, but fact of the matter is you're working with us now, yeah?
For the time being.
Yeah, meaning you're roughly on
You don't
roughly
think
on
you're
the
as
same
strong as your
tier.
sister?
Well, no, of course not. One of us can bend the very fabric of time. The other one can lift up a big ball of metal. Point is,
She can't lift up a
if
big ball of metal.
she probably could with magic. Point is,
You can
says
do it without.
sighs exasperatedly.
Malral, darling, let her talk.
Maybe if we were all stronger and she looks at Euphoria, maybe Juby wouldn't have felt the need to go to some higher power. And that's why I don't feel any faith in my weapons. I don't train as hard. I still train just as hard as I used to. I just don't have the passion or the flame for it anymore. I've swung these things thousands of times, she says, looking at her fists, but I don't feel any closer to where I should be. And all I've got is them now. And starts, like, one of the tendrils comes up from her jacket as she rubs it. That's it. And this is the only thing I've got that makes me stronger than years of punching a log over and over again. I feel like I should stress enough.
You know,
And
when I was training as a blacksmith apprentice, I thought my work would never get better. I would make one dagger after another, after another, after another, and I saw no real change until my master showed me the first dagger I ever made, and showed me the last dagger I made. The amount of difference that was there was astonishing. The amount of skill that had gained to me was great, but I didn't notice because the change was gradual. Same might be for you, too. You grow stronger. You just don't see it.
there's that word gradual, there's that word time. What time do we have? How much time do we have left here? Let's be real. Let's keep it real. I know you two have more recently joined us, but pretty much in every job we've been on, I go down. How much time do I have left before I lose another friend? Before I lose someone else? Before I lose myself?
We never know.
Exactly. So you can tell me about all the examples you've got, Malral, of things will get better and things get better and I'll improve and this is just a bump in the road. But I'm on that bump in the road. And I'm going to be stuck here for a while. And I don't know if things will get better or if things will get worse, but right now I'm just kind of suffering and it's not going to end anytime soon. I'll keep going through the motions and I won't do anything that will make me worse off, but I just can't strike with the same passion I used to have. That's all.
I know it's easy to say that it comes back. But I don't like to lie to people. And never really will. Not the same way. Anyway.
Ugh, I hope that was enough open up for you two, but I think I'm gonna go take a sun nap with Spike here.
And Sass,
Yeah?
for what it's worth, magic's a little overrated.
Says the lady
It
who's seeing
always.
a duplicate of herself. Don't worry.
Well, that's the thing. I use the bare minimum of magic to use my technique. I saw what magic does, what pacts do. I saw it with my mother. And I'm not about to end up like her, and I didn't want that for Juby either. So before you go wishing that you had magic or anything else to rely on other than yourself, I mean, you know by now it comes with a cost. I think you're just fine the way you are.
Don't worry, I know better than to wish for what I don't deserve. I'm just gonna walk out of the gym.
Just rubs the back of her neck and sheathes her swords and looks over to Malral. That didn't quite go the way I thought it might, but
She lost
she'll
someone very
she'll give
close
a
to her. And from does Malral know that information? No, I don't think he does. Never mind. She's lost someone very important to her. And I have a feeling it was not the first. When a blade takes a repeated beating like that, it is hard to make it keen once more.
Mm. Well,
The best we can
and
do is
she'll
support.
she'll give Malral a little punch to his breastplate and then go ow and check her nails, make sure she didn't break one. And
Cast mending
well,
on her nails. Like literally
got
takes
her.
her hand and like holds the little chip nail and just bing and it's fixed.
Thank you. But we got her to talk though. I consider that a good start.
A step perhaps. Now, is this the only scratch you plan to leave on me?
For the time being, you'll have to come asking me for the next time. Now,
I look forward
I
to
need
it.
me a
Perhaps
cup of
next time
coffee.
I'll wear a little less armor.
Ha ha ha. You should. Now let's go get Lily and get some coffee.
Sounds good. Malral will take off his helmet and join Euphoria to go get some coffee.
All right.
I'll just ask you to
Uh,
keep talking for a sec.
Oh, we got to keep going. We're going to keep on rolling.
all right. Damn, that was a good ending.
You
I
can grab other
mean,
people to do other things.
there was a massive crash in the dojo. If anyone heard that and would like to be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what the fuck is happening in here?"
I think Ilya probably would come and investigate and just be like, is everything all right in there? Kind of was sounded like something was crashing into the ground.
Oh, because that's exactly what happened.
Excuse me?
Cess threw Malral over her head.
It was quite impressive.
That is quite impressive. I'm
So
glad
sorry
that.
for the disturbance.
No, it's all right. I just merely wanted to make sure that nothing else was wrong, in that there's nothing we could help with, something of the sort.
Well, the only thing that's wrong is I was only able to land one hit against the lug.
Mm-hmm. Well, this thing about having a lot of armor is it can certainly protect you against a lot of physical things, but when it comes to plaguing the mind or such and such with magic, it can have a little bit more of a lasting impression.
Do not
Hmm.
worry. I have already promised Euphoria I would wear less armor on our next outing together.
Oh,
You most
less?
certainly did.
Why would you want to wear less? Are you going easy on her?
It's more fun.
More fun?
Eeyore just quirks
Sounds
a
like you
brow and
patronize.
gives a little shrug.
I don't think Lady Euphoria would like to be patronized by your confidence.
Oh, no, honestly, it's all right. This has been a very humbling experience, knowing that my doobie could outplay me.
If
If you wish,
anything,
I could take a look at your swords and see about making them more keen.
You're welcome to try.
Goes ahead,
anything.
looks down on the weapons before him. Tell me, do you like things that leave a bit more of a bite, or things that leave a mark?
She'll just give a toothy grin, I like to leave my mark.
Malral will hold the blade against his shield and almost like wipe it across like it's a whetstone before the rapier ignites in flame, and he hands it back to you.
Oh. Thank you. What did you do exactly?
Something you learn when you become an expert smith.
Basically, for the let's see, next hour, your blade does an extra 1d4 fire damage.
Hot dog. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Is
Literally.
kind of just staring at the fire and is kind of has a scared look on her face.
She can extinguish it whenever she wants.
No, don't you go fretting none, darling. I'm not planning on using it on you.
Oh, it's
We have work to do after all.
not that. Sorry. Just need a moment. I hope at least this bit of a sparring match made you feel a bit more confident in your in the skills of our party here. She'll just turn around and walk away.
That may have been a mistake. Comes to mind that they have a bad history with the Silver Flame. Perhaps fire was an ill choice to show in front of them.
I see.
I did not think too much of it considering what I am. I should apologize.
Well, in a minute, darling. We'll have that coffee first.
I'd be glad to spend time with you.
All right. And as you summon your trusty Lily to serve you all some coffee, to quote the Sharn style of it, the rest of your evening goes by uneventfully. Before you even know it, as if it happened in a flash, the 2 weeks after Jubilee's disappearance goes by, when a rather forceful Asharan, surprisingly enough, is demanding to have a house meeting.
Okay.
If everybody agrees.
Of course.
Sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
What you got, girl?
All right, so as you all gather into the kitchen area, your traditional meeting location, Asharan will look over
Malral made French toast.
Okay. Asharan will look over everyone with a very grave look on their face. But rather than their normal dead-eyed expression, you see that they are alight with rage. And as they scan the room, go, I have gathered you all here because there is something very important I need you all for, and it has to be done tonight.
What can we help you with, Jordan?
I've been maintaining communication with the Templar Errant Commander ever since I've been cast out of Flamekeep and taken in with you. And we have been structuring another operation. This time I feel that it is fitting that I let you all in on it, because I need your full cooperation.
What appears to be the situation?
Thanks to the intelligence we were able to retrieve in our last encounter with the Seekers, we were able to discern the majority of their safe houses and lairs across the rain and abroad, and we are intending to wipe them out in one fell swoop across all the kingdoms. We've been sending Templar errant all around in secret for weeks now, and there is a location relatively close to this place where I believe the Seeker herself is hiding out.
How did you gain this information?
I have intimate familiarity with the location, and I know of its particular fondness to the Seeker.
All this time, she's been close to Greywall. Makes sense that my hunt would have me end up here then.
Something about this seems. What is the term people here use? Smells like fish.
It does seem awfully convenient.
Well, we have been organizing various efforts to corral the Seeker into a set number of locations. I just happen to believe that out of the 3 that it would likely be, this is the one that we will find her at. If not, then we will simply wipe out another cell of Seekers as the other Templar errant eliminate her elsewhere.
I will not argue with taking down such horrible people. However, it is best that we do not walk straight into a bear trap. It'd be best if we do this cautiously.
Well, thankfully, the Seeker should not know we're coming, and I know secret ways that should get us into the location without most of the Seeker's servants engaging us. I think that this could be a true decapitation strike.
They would know. Asharan would know. I know those of you that are new here, I may vouch for a moment for Asharan. Well, they may have not been exactly the most open about this, but their relationship with the Seekers is intimate at worst. And some things that we have had a little few, not necessarily meetings, but and a desire to do so. So when they say that this is it, well, I'm inclined to agree. They would be the only ones that could know that this is it.
I do not share this with you all because I wish to have you walking into a trap. I've done all of the preparation I can, and I am asking you to please help me.
We are going to help you no matter what. You are part of our family.
And with you asking that
We just
kindly
want to
for
make
once,
sure. We just want to make sure that we are doing this smartly and not blindly. But like I
They would
said,
never do anything blindly. You can trust me on that if you don't trust them.
Malral just nods. All right then,
If
I'm in.
out of the people here that have something out against the Seekers, honestly, I'm not sure that I have the most reason to want them dead compared to Asharan. Is that good enough?
I have some reservations. I'm a little concerned about such a task being spearheaded by 2 people who are very emotionally invested in the destruction of these people. Now, I'm not defending them in any sort of way. I know what they've done. I don't know how I feel about us rushing into the belly of the beast just so you two can have a bit of closure.
The
I need to
euphoria.
know. I need to know that everyone, and I mean everyone, comes out of this safe.
And we should go with the plan, yeah? Asharan's done the eye work. Ilya knows the Seekers too. I'm sure they could put something together that would
Let
minimize
the
the.
Seekers know her.
Excuse me?
Myself? Of course they know who I am.
The Seekers know both Ilya and Sharon.
Of course.
They will be counting on emotional vengeance. We will need to counterweight that with extra caution.
I can assure you, I am a professional. My personal feelings towards that cult aside, I am 100% dedicated to this operation.
Looks over to Ilya. And you?
Listen. Ilya is going to take a second, is going to look over at Paige, and is just going to nod at them.
Nod back.
I don't want to hide anything anymore. After hiding things ended up so poorly for one of our members just a few weeks ago. So let me be candid with all of you and make sure that we have all of the cards on the table. I lost my mother and my husband and the entire town of Shaelora Lindir to the Seeker. I want her dead more than anything. And I said just a few weeks ago that I would give up the hunt for this. But having this opportunity, yes, I want them dead more than anything. So that way no one should have to suffer the ways that I have suffered and the ways that Asharan has suffered. But just understand, I will do my utmost to keep myself on the same page. This woman, I've spent 25 years denying myself that it happened to me. I'm just starting to figure it out. If you honestly feel that things would be better without me there, I will accept that fate. But I do want to be there for it. And I know that that is emotion, and I know that that is wrong.
I'm not asking you to stay behind, and I'm not saying what you feel is wrong. I just need some kind of awareness, some kind of promise, if you will, not to use too juvenile a term, that you're not going to put what you want ahead of everybody else.
You know, like daughter, like mother, I suppose. Juby says the same. Well, something quite similar to that after our first bout with the Seekers to me.
And did you follow her advice?
I had every intention to. This is the first time since that advice that I've had to act upon it. People here are the people that I hold most dear. My siblings in Snow and others. I know that they're safe. But for their safety and for all of your safety, I will do whatever it takes, and I will do my best to keep a level head up. I cannot promise. I cannot promise a 100% yes. And I am sorry. Just knows that as I said to you before, I will do whatever I can in my power to keep everyone here safe as my first priority. Ending's a secret, a happy little byproduct of trying to do that on this quest. It's how I'm trying to look at it.
Ilya, we have your back. We just want to make sure that you also have ours.
Of course I have
Knowing that,
everyone's back.
knowing that, we'll gladly aid you.
Worth.
For go ahead.
Paige.
Um, even though you're looking out for our backs, my priority is going to be the Seeker. For you, Ilya. For what I saw, so.
Shh.
Saul,
She saw what happens that day. I think she saw you too, Ashar.
Shard looks momentarily very confused as she looks at Paige, or as they look at Paige and they go, "Oh, your temporal connections, I assume."
Actually, really said much about them, and to be honest, they haven't been as vivid until very recently. But maybe because I've been working more with it, I was able to see parts of people's past and relive out their emotions and things that were happening. So everything that Ilya is saying, I did see.
is that safe?
I mean, I'm not injured. I'm fine. Just it feels so real in the moment.
Malral looks over at Sess to see how they're reacting to this information from their sister.
She's not surprised.
Euphoria. When I carried her away the other day, that has happened. So that way we're on the same page.
I see. Well,
Are you satisfied with my answer? I understand if that is no.
it takes a lot to satisfy me, but I'll say this. I think you're being honest. I know how much these people matter to you. Think you would go against the advice that both myself and my Juby would give you. And, as I recall, in my discourtesy, I never responded to your little love letter. Gives
Love
Ilya a little wink.
love letter is a bit of a strong word, but
Huh? A love letter?
So, I think it's time that I responded, and I will offer you my assistance. I only hope that you can forgive. It comes a little later than you expected.
well, the love letter, as you're so delicately calling it, was one that was meant for you. It's not one that I was too unholy familiar for sending to try and get my way. But now I'm asking you, as my true self, please help us see this through.
All right. Since you asked so nicely,
Excellent. If everyone is in, then they will take off their silver flame arrowhead holy symbol and put it on the table, and they put a finger on it as they say something in celestial, and you see it creates a kind of magical projected map of Greywall and its surrounding areas, including the Greywall Mountains. And it zooms in. Asharan zooms in on a particular part of it in the mountain range nearby, and goes, "This is the Broken Brazier volcano. This is one of the Seeker's primary throne seats that she likes to reside in. I have a strong reason to believe that she and a core of her followers are located there. However, there are two secret access ways that not even the Seeker is aware of. I created them myself when I was working with them. And I know that it can be able to get us into the deepest recesses of their fortifications without them being aware or able to respond. I suggest we strike in two teams. There is a primary location where I believe that we can most directly assail their location. However, there is a secondary one, which is smaller and could be a subsidiary dwelling spot. I think that if we form a team of Paige, Cess, Euphoria, Malral, Ilya, and myself, Kai Shen, Larissa, and Sylvana can strike the secondary point. Hopefully, that we can link back up in the throne room itself and kill the Seeker once and for all, eliminating their followers in any attempt to escape.
You have thought this through.
Is there a way for us to stay in communication with the other team?
Unfortunately, once we're inside the fortification itself, the Seeker's presence, for lack of a better word, has a somewhat dramatic influence on the surrounding areas. I do not believe that any kind of sending stone or messaging system would be able to communicate with them, which is why it's imperative that you all study these routes and that we can be able to coordinate even if we're not seeing each other.
Malral will start writing down the directions.
As for potential threats, I believe it is the Seeker and some of her most fanatical honor guard that she keeps always close by, but there is no one of quite my caliber in counter-intelligence efforts, so I'm confident we'll be able to proceed at least to the entourage directly. If you were also concerned, I've discussed it with the Templarian commander, and you will each be paid 1,000 gold upon completion of this.
Fortunate byproduct.
Indeed.
Mm.
I feel better knowing that these scum who wish to treat people as no more than objects are in the ground.
Now it's getting emotional.
I think we all are. I mean, there's a big attachment. I mean, to them and to you, to Asharan. So,
Ilya,
Hmm?
based on your reaction when me and Euphoria were in the training grounds, will you be alright versus their combat capabilities, as well as my own, considering what I do?
Fire.
Yes.
Fine. Just some things that I do not like to see very often, especially mass quantities. You merely caught me off guard the other. I
I
understand that is
apologize.
no need. I understand that is a natural byproduct of the way that some folk fight. I just fire is not my friend. that's the best way to put it.
I'm sure you're all aware of the fact that fire is going to be one of the primary things utilized by the Seekers against us, so if you have any measures to counter that, I would definitely recommend preparing that. Additionally, there's something I think that's important for you to keep in mind when we engage with the Seeker herself. She has a way with people, and Asharan kind of shivers. Goes, I believed it was her aura of divinity, but I obviously know that to be a lie, but she has a way of getting in your head if you get too close to her, and she can make you see and do things that you would never think otherwise. And so just be careful, especially those of you who are more enthusiastic about engaging in personal combat.
Mind like a steel trap, and he knocks on his own head.
Well, Sean, you know me. Point down a hallway, I will just walk down it. But I do want to ask something kind of important.
What?
So you know, we often kill indiscriminately, but is there anyone you want us to leave alive at the end for you? I won't ask why. Just making sure.
Asharan stares at you for a second and then blinks a couple of times and goes, no, none of them
Okay.
deserve to live. And I have
Okay,
nothing
cool.
left there.
That makes this easy.
The Seeker is yours. You want it?
When do we leave?
As soon as you get your equipment together, we should head out. We make a brisk
Malral,
pace, we should arrive there by midnight.
Malral nods and he instantly goes to go get his mithril.
Prepare then.
All right. As everyone prepares, is there anything specific that anyone wishes to do?
How long approximately will it take to get there?
Several hours, regardless of when you take. When you leave, you arrive at midnight.
This yet. Got it.
Just grabbing some potions too.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah,
People
man,
grabbing
wouldn't it
potions?
be?
What?
Yeah, jeez, I wonder, guys. Looks at
Grabbing
Euphoria.
some potions.
Very, you know, Jubilee used to not get potions. You're better than that, though, right, Euphoria?
Gosh.
What?
I
I would like to
have,
suggest potions of fire resistance.
don't think we.
That's expensive.
Yeah, so I
no
don't know nothing
thanks.
about it.
I can't refund those if we use them. So, let it loose. Also, cold resistance for if we actually need it. Right, Ilya, right?
Right. I'm gonna definitely hit you guys with cold spells. Totally.
I'll keep them safe no matter the cost. Has to compromise and keep us in the air.
300 gold each. My god.
Yep. All right.
Wait, how much? 300 each?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
300.
300 gold per resistance potion. Last 1 hour.
Yep. They pricey.
Life
They
is
a spicy meatball.
It's a good thing 2/5 of the party is already resistant, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm good.
Okay.
Not one of those weird prepared casters. I've got my spells. They're locked in.
Just wing it. So anyway, we did it live. Sess, Euphoria, anything specific you want to do?
Sick.
No,
God.
No, I was just gonna say I don't think so.
Yeah, we're marshals. We're good. We don't have to cast mage armor ahead of time or anything like that.
Is somebody be casting mage armor ahead of time?
Yeah,
Yo.
in case someone needs as a reminder, I know.
No,
Mage
no,
armor
no,
buddies.
already on it. Mage armor is on.
I've got my mage armor on too. It's okay.
Just make
Twinsies.
it sure.
I'm gonna unprepare something so I can prepare something else.
Yep.
Prepared fist. Got it.
We're probably gonna need
DC
water
mods.
walk, right, guys?
And
Water
scrap
walk in a
up.
volcano.
All right. Once Malral has picked his final spell.
Got it.
All right. What did you decide?
Speak with animals because you never know.
Good call.
I'm
Another
joking.
great one would have been, conjure flame. That's another good spell.
No, I got to spell magic in case anyone gets charmed.
Okay. All right. So everybody's geared up. Asharan's geared up as well. They'll, as everyone's getting ready, they'll pick up their holy symbol and the magical generated map disappears as they put it back around their neck. And they will gather up the team, the two teams, the full family rolling out tonight. Once you get to the base of the mountains, Asharan will direct the B team to take the side route as you guys go down Asharan's main path. As you walk to the mountains, you do see, in the distance, because it is a presumably inactive volcano, you do see the glow coming from the caldera of the volcano in the Greywall Mountains. And
As we get closer, Malral gestures to Euphoria, holding out his shield. Sharpen your weapon.
is there
We're,
a,
Euphoria.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
sorry.
kind
I'm sorry. Can you repeat what you just said?
Malral holds out his shield and looks down at you and just says, "Sharpen your weapon."
Sharpen my weapon.
That's not what shields do.
We're literally at the door. What is the kind of late for this?
It was
It's
on the way
perfect time
there,
for this.
presumably.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Yeah, but if Euphoria edges her weapon across his shield, it will now do an additional 1d4 acid damage on each hit.
Ooh, spicy. Yeah, she'll glide her rapier across the shield. Give it a little whirl in her hand and just, all right. Thanks.
Which one, the magic one or the not magic one?
Oh, that's probably the not magic one, so it has a little bit of an edge.
Does the spell also make the weapon magical in addition to the bonus damage, or is it just bonus damage?
And all magical weapon you touch becomes a magic weapon.
There you go.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
the
All
important
right.
thing.
Choose one of the
no.
following damage types: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or
I get
thunder.
it.
I chose acid.
Yeah, I get it.
And I will also take this opportunity, since we are now actually going in, I'm gonna armor Vagat this myself.
Oh, it also becomes a +1 weapon. Just so you know.
Sick.
So you can basically just roll your +1 weapon and just add an extra D4
Yeah.
damage to it. Cess, you were saying something?
Noted.
Sound like you were
I'm sorry,
about to say something?
Oh no, I'm good. I was just adding some levity to the scene of, hey, we're walking up this mountain. Why are we getting ready right now? We could have used the bathroom at home. You didn't go before he left.
Because the spell has a time limit. It's a long time limit, but it's still a time limit.
Is there anything anybody wants to say or do prior to arriving through the tunnel complex?
Paige is just gonna kind of stick beside Ilya and take her hand at one point, just give it a little squeeze.
You feeling okay? Feeling like you're up to this?
I'll ever be, yes. I'm tired of crying. I want to help.
So strong, Paige. We'll get through this together. Just stay with me.
Yes.
Asharan will, at some point during the trip up, will, they're not going to talk much besides telling you guys where to go, but they will, as you get closer to the caldera itself, they'll turn to you guys and go, I am sorry that I am forcing you all to come along with me for this. I would have rather had my Templar errant alongside me, but I needed you all, and I do not take this decision lightly.
You're stuck with us. Are you used to it?
We will stay by your side, Asharan. I won't leave you.
Gotta have you try a new cheese blend for grilled cheese when we get back.
Remember what
Come in.
remember what I said about the Seeker. The only one here who's ever met her, and I can tell you that you are not prepared, and I can only do so much. She claimed to be a god, and I saw ample proof of it. Hopefully this is the last time that you all have to hunt alongside me.
Don't worry. We know these
And we'll do it on better
horrible people.
circumstances.
What'd you say, Paige?
Don't worry.
Maybe next time we'll do it on better circumstances.
Okay.
We are with you, Dilliant. After all, these people we're after, they're erupt to no good.
That one felt a little forced since the previous ones, if I'm being honest, Malral.
A little.
I don't get it.
Oh, darling, not you too.
Oh.
All right. And
Yeah. Volcanoes erupt.
Right, they do.
They're erupt to no good.
it's an awful pun.
It's really just
highly
an extra
inappropriate.
bit.
It's really bad. It is.
It's an extra bit to get to up. That's it. It's the whole joke.
I see.
I take it Augustus did not really do this very much with Magnolia or Juby.
Is this your usual attempt at levity before a big fight?
I worked with my old squad. Well, they would moan and groan, and usually when they moaned and groaned, it took the mind off of, the impending battle. They all thought I was totally lovable.
Lovable.
No, lovable. Although others thought I was just a hot mess.
The player is trying so hard to not laugh right now.
I would like to get to the part where I experienced enough head trauma to forget this.
As this is at this point, Asharan now does the signal that you shall shut the fuck up as you start infiltrating. Perhaps it was a bit premature of them saying it, but who knows? They're the expert here. And Kaishen, Larissa, and Salvata will do kind of a wave, and they'll go their side path. And as you guys get to the near the top of the volcano, Asharan moves aside some overgrown like volcanic lichen is the best way to describe it. It's this black kind of plant that's grown over a hole in the side of the mountain. And you're gonna have to hunch over a bit, especially the taller ones. Asharan says very softly, when I had this made, I was smaller. And they will push it aside and they will lead the way. You guys feel the heat. For those of you who are not innately fire resistant, you definitely feel the heat of being so close to an active volcano.
Feels like home.
As you weave through the complex, it takes you probably about 15 minutes of moving through the tunnel network, seemingly double backing at several points. But Asharan seems to very much know where they're going. And once you get through that 15 minutes, you see the glow of some kind of interior area ahead of you as you enter a more refined portion of rock, where it's been clearly carved out and reshaped, and you see pictures of beautiful angels wreathed in fire that has been carved out of the stone all along the path. All right, we're in the final stretch. If there's anything you need to do, now is the time.
We'll just say this is when I did the little
Yeah.
sharpened Euphoria sword thing. So it's like max time.
Okay. Everyone buffs up, and you finally get to the last room, where you see about 10 Seeker Templar, kind of arranged about, and you see a throne made of stone with silver inlay on it in the shape of spread angelic wings. And, kind of resting on it is an incredibly beautiful woman with long flowing red hair, elven ears, and just tendrils of flame coming off her person. And she will look at you guys and go, "Oh, I see you've come. Well, pleasure to see you all tonight. I assume you're not here for redemption."
Looking around immediately to see if there's anything other than her. Any kind of thing should be cautious about.
There's 10 armed people.
And just to super ultra confirm, this is the person that I saw in the.
Oh yeah. You
Okay.
remember this lady? This is very familiar.
Gotcha.
Oh well, not much in the mood for talking.
No. Why would we be here for redemption? I think we're far past that.
It is my greatest sin that I unfortunately am a merciful being, and wanted to at least give you the opportunity to cast aside your wicked ways. I know, you little shadow hunter, I know you've got so much hate in your heart, but trust me, I can still forgive you. You haven't gone too far.
Was that what you did the other time? Attempted to forgive me?
I somewhat feel bad about that dragonborn getting caught up in your indecent lineage. It was unfortunate, but it had to be done. But trust me, his soul is well taken care of, as are all of them. I've seen to it that they are purified.
Purified? In flame? Flame can just destroy. Flame does not purify, my dear. You do not seem to have a good grip on this. After all, your flame left a shadow that I now call my own.
Ral's just going to ready guiding bolt to go off as soon as combat starts.
Yep. Yes. I understand, you've been a bit misguided about my actions over the years, but I can tell you this much, my dear little shadow hunter. I have been looking over these people for millennia, and I just gave them what they wanted. They just wanted to live in a world where their intolerance was justified and their bigotry was warranted, and their little petty hatreds could be passed off as righteous indignation. So, if anything, I'm really the good one here. I've been helping your little mortals for so long be exactly what they want to be.
You wanted me to be the shadow hunter. Well, then how about this? I will formally renounce my title as a shadow hunter, as that implies that my life is built around you and your disgusting little cult. I have a new reason to live now, and it's more than just your downfall.
Oh, that's unfortunate to hear. I see you've roped in a motley crew of fools and probably soft-hearted idiots amongst them to die alongside you. But I'm not going to let you monopolize the chance of redemption. Do any of you wish to, cast aside this foolish notion and seek forgiveness for what you've done? Trust me, it will all fade away so very quickly once you lessen your hearts.
Not exactly the best sales pitch for what you're selling.
Well, perhaps I could at least, bring the family back together a bit, I guess.
Poor choice of words.
And
For all the harm you've caused.
sorry, what'd you say, Paige?
Not after all the harm you've caused.
Oh, well, now, my little kitty cat, let's not get so accusatory here. I happened to find an adorable little person recently. I love the fact that you all have decided to affiliate yourselves. Was Winter's Bite you called yourself? How deliciously poetic. But I happened to discover a little wayward soul, a bit of a family resemblance, I'd say, my dear Shadow Hunter. But don't worry, I made sure that they sought redemption in turn. Would you like to see them?
You're bluff. There's no way you could have found them.
Oh. What was it called? A stable? Bit of a warrior sort. Unfortunately, all blades break in the end.
Name with Estival.
Oh, yes, that was what he was used to be called. But I assure you now that he prefers his new place. And, I cannot make the same offering to you. Even your twisted form can be made a bit of an echo of my own, perfect in its own ways, if not still unfortunately tainted by its birth.
There's nothing tainted about my birth. I am proud of who I am. And I know they are too.
I know they're proud of who they are now. And with that, she snaps her fingers, and you see the 10 warriors around her just self-immolate into silvery fire that then flows into her, and she kind of shivers in ecstasy as crawling up from the side of the volcano lip that she's standing with her throne are two abomination angels, the guardian angels you faced before. But one of them, my dear Yulia, looks a bit familiar. You see the blue skin patched along with the whites, the celestial symbols carved into their flesh, but also even a few tracings of Fey tattoos still left over.
I know I'm not the most religious cleric, but would I know if they are like lost at this point, or if it's possible for them to revert back?
Well, you could see if, for those of you who don't remember Quest 5, the guardian angels are these 10-foot tall, stitched, mage-created people that have been Frankenstein put together with large wings, and their faces has been replaced by an enormous metal mask and a dripping maw oozing fire, as they have eyes implanted all over their arms and legs. And Yulia can very specifically recognize Esteval's eyes amongst the many.
Yeah, I honestly think Ilya is kind of going to stumble backwards. Probably she was very much like towards the front as she was the one talking, but is very much going to stumble back and just say, that 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 cannot be Sam. No.
The,
Darling, don't let him get to you.
the,
Malral just puts his hand on Ilya's shoulder. Just tell us when we're ready.
Seeker will walk over to the guardian angel and run her hand along a particularly blue portion of flesh and go, yes, he tried to resist for a while, but eventually I managed to get through to him, and I helped peel aside that broken body and make it something better, something truly in my image. See, my dear little shadow hunter, I'm always a part of you, as well as my little prodigal ashen blade who led you here. You can never truly get rid of me, for I am eternal, and you are but a pathetic mortal.
She speaks out of fear. Do not let her claw into your mind.
Please blacken her sun.
And on that note, I will go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt.
So be it. And so with that, everybody can roll initiative.
Why? Should we put the
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Gotta get
show
the
you guys the
initiative
map.
thing
Gotta get to the map. We
I
gotta
forgot
get to
the
the
battle
map.
map.
to the map?
Gotta click the little initiative track.
I know. Just chill out.
I'm
Don't call me out.
chilling, but we're in a volcano right now.
You can drag yourselves all out into the blue square. That is your zone of people being in.
Is this in a pit or is this
Oh, I
above?
didn't
I
click on my
can't.
token.
I'm
Damn it.
assuming this is below.
All right, so sorry, 1 second. I gotta zoom out a bit. Yeah. So it's like up like a foot or two. It's the edge of a volcano basically, and you're just standing on some stone steps.
I didn't click on myself before rolling. I'm sorry.
You disgust me, Leechro.
I know I'm horrible.
You should know
I call
better.
myself a DM.
You should know better. All right, let me add your twisted body. What'd you roll?
19.
19? Okay.
Yeah. That's high for me.
It is shockingly high for you.
I'm a giant middleman.
I'm feeling pretty good right now too. 16.
Okay. The blue, in case you're unaware, Ilya, the blue one is gonna be the Esteval guardian angel.
Okay.
So do with that what you wish. All right, now we got to roll for. Some would call them bad guys. I call them the antagonists here.
We use antagonists here, not good guys or bad guys. Political correctness, please.
Because really, aren't we all the good guys in our own narrative?
Does my held action go off before
No,
initiative goes?
no. It's that was all cutscene,
Oh, okay.
so I can monologue to the full extent.
Fair enough. Gotta let the villains monologue.
That was good. That was so good. I felt the chills.
All right,
Your
now we
loved
have
one
the-
is now your opponent.
Now we have the important thing of I have turned the volume down on this a bunch, but please chat. Let me know if it is too loud. for this battle music, and I will turn it down more. This was cut down by your very own Sif VTuber, and I'm pretty sure you all remember this tune.
I fucking love War Jack.
I love turning people into monsters. First up, Euphoria.
Oh boy.
You do have to let me know if you get within 30 feet of the Seeker. It is relevant.
Oh, noted.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, let me get my... How far can I go? Not super far. Alright. I'm gonna scoot... If I scooch here...
I'm just gonna leave that
Thank
there as
you,
a
thank you,
reminder
Seth.
if that's what you do.
Okay, one more. This matters. Alright, she's gonna scooch on up just a little bit, because Euphoria has not fought these things before, so she's gonna err on the side of caution. And with my bonus action, I'm gonna bring out my Echo.
Cool. You can drag that token out onto the map.
Yes, ma'am. And we'll go ahead and plop it right there, right in the middle. And I'm going to go ahead and attack through my Echo.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay. So you pop in the Echo. Thankfully, the Echo isn't affected by this ability.
Noted!
Because it's not real. Yeah. So do your attack arenas.
Okay. So that's gonna be 2 attacks, and they're both gonna be +1 now because of Malral.
Right.
It's a 24 and an 18.
Okay, those both hit.
Okay. 8 piercing damage, 13 piercing damage, and one
Add
of
that
those
acid.
has the acid damage.
Okay.
So that was what, a D4, Litro?
Yeah, an extra D4 on top of that. Not much, but it adds up.
1!
Hell yeah. You love to see it.
And I'm a fighter. I extra attack. I do it again.
Okay, so it was basically the first hand, second hand, and now you're doing a second attack with one of those hands. Is that the breakdown of it?
Yes.
Okay, because you should be doing 3 attacks base before you do your bonus Echo Knight ability if you choose to do that. Because you do 2 with your main hand and then 1 as a bonus action for your offhand.
But I use my bonus action to bring out the
action
Echo.
spawn. So
Yeah.
All right, so you made your 2 attacks, so you're using your Echo Knight bonus attack.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Well, I use my bonus action to summon the Echo.
Yeah,
And
so
then
Okay.
I just attack through it.
Yeah. So
Like normal.
There is an ability at 3rd level that you can get where your Constitution modifier per like short rest, you can do an extra attack. As one of your abilities. That's why I was questioning it. Because
I see. Yes.
extra attack
Okay.
normally just gives you a second attack. So that's because normally you only get the 1. So your
Yes.
first 2 was those. If you do a 3rd one, that would be your Echo Knight attack.
I see. Okay. Then yes. Okay.
Okay. So you wish to use a charge to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think that 11 will hit.
No, it will not. But I appreciate.
But I already rolled it, so yeah.
I appreciate you sticking to it. In everybody's defense, this is Euphoria's first combat with an Echo Knight.
Yay!
Anything else?
No, I think that's all I can do. So.
Okay. Asharan. Asharan is gonna bust a shot at the Seeker. So try and shoot her, and we'll hit. Alrighty. That's a spicy 23 damage.
Nice.
She did not like that, as Asharan immediately just draws out her their short bow and starts moving onto the echo flank, and just immediately, pops out to plant an arrow into the seeker. And you see when the arrow collides with her flesh, like a portion of it ruptures fire, as she looks a bit surprised. This won't change anything, dear. Next, Malral.
Sting away, little bee. See where it gets you.
Moves forward
Stay behind me.
as he holds out his shield, and from it scrapes across his blacksmith hammer. Sparks fly out and home in on this lady in the back.
Yep.
I'm going to do this at second level.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 14 to hit.
Nope. Your bolt of whatever you have your guiding bolt form as will fly towards her, but the tendrils of fire around her just dissipate the energy. You can't use your religious power against gods, you fool!
Religious. This is just good blacksmithing.
Oh, how naive. Next up, it's your girl. Sis, what do you do?
Just double check that. Nothing happened when
The echo.
the
Nope,
yeah.
nothing happened.
Okay.
You've no reason to suspect this aura is there, but I have to tell you in case you moved.
No. We're testing the waters. I am bonus action raging and walking the 30 feet.
All right, once you get on the borderland of the 30 feet, like your first step through it, I need you to make a wisdom save.
I don't like that, obs. That is a 20.
Oh, big dick. All right, so yeah, as you pass through, you begin to notice there's something off about the Seeker. Besides everything obviously off about the Seeker. There seems to be much more of a black core to the fires around them. And their features appear to be a bit more like glossed overly perfect rather than just extra ordinarily beautiful. So it's just there's something artificial and wrong about them. So what do? You can continue acting normally.
Now that I get a closer look at you, you ain't that good looking. I have to give some hint to the party that closer look not good. And I don't get 30 feet, so I'm going to just action attack the not family member demon in front of me.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad Euphoria was going for Estival. You love to see it.
She doesn't know who that is.
I don't know you.
Does the 27 hit?
Yes, the 14.
And the
Are
14
you
does-
recklessing?
No.
Okay. Are you
Not yet.
raging?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Well, 4 shouldn't be on. Why? Oops, daisy. Ignore the 4,
Yeah,
but
it's plus
the
2.
yeah, so that's 13 slashing damage.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Okay. So you run up and cleave into this angel, and the fire begins rupturing out of the wounds as the celestial runes glow ever stronger as it's dripping fire at you. And whose turn is it now? Oh, it's Estival! Isn't that great, Ilya?
I love it.
This thing is going to... Oh, I could have done that in response to taking damage. I forgot about it. Oh well. Remember that for next time. So the Guardian Angel is going to look at... measuring a line.
I'm right here. Right next to you.
Yeah, you're
Save
right
yourself
there.
25 feet of movement. Just that.
And yeah, they're going to. Gotta zoom in on my DM map. Yeah, there we go.
Didn't think that would actually work. Oh god, fuck.
Does your
They're
echo
supposed
get
to
an
be
attack
bigger.
opportunity?
That was the problem.
Oh.
I didn't see that on my map. They're supposed to be large size.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't need to move. But yeah, we're gonna try and take a bite out of crime. Hey, Sess.
I'm not a criminal, allegedly.
You're a silly
You have no-
bean, aren't you?
I'm kind of a goofball, yeah.
All right. Well, now you're gonna get a little bit of the old stabby bitey, oldest trick in the book. So we're gonna go with actually stabby clawy. So the holy lance. These things, they're gonna say fuck it. We're doing it live. We're gonna go reckless with their righteous wrath ability, and I'm gonna stab you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Does
Okay.
it-
No.
What? What even is this game?
Okay.
Really said Uno reverse.
You love to see it. Well, that's kind of what we call the business heckin' cringe. Yeah, so the Guardian
Thematic.
Angel.
He's holding back because he sees that they're friends.
Yeah. Maybe there's a bit of Esteval shining through, but these attacks just seem to be, despite their fury, seem to just not be able to land on you. You're just moving too well, and they are moving too clumsily by comparison.
Big man, small platform, never a good combination.
All right, the Seeker's turn. Time to, as we say in the business, fuck some people's lives. What is the AoE of this? Excellent, 20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, I got one of those drawn down here already if you want it.
I'll take it.
Oh no.
Wherever
Oh
you want it centered on that point.
Just center it like in the middle of all the casters and everybody.
So like here or
5
Sure,
feet
you
back.
don't want to hit my echo instead?
Yeah.
Man.
Push it closer to
Lily,
Ilya.
I see you trying to keep Paige out of that.
Yeah, there we go. Now it's good.
You
So
sure?
close. Damn it.
All right. So you see the Seeker raise her arms and yell, "By fire be purged!" As you see motes of fire start materializing in the air all around you guys. As she creates a swarm of flaming objects that are circling in that area, burning into your skin as they try to burrow inside of you. It is a slightly different version of the spell Insect Plague, but casting with fire damage instead of piercing.
DC 0? Oh yeah,
It's
we all
because
passed that.
it's not DC of 0, but it should be DC 17. Okay. So that area is lightly obscured, it's difficult terrain, and each creature has to make a Constitution saving throw inside of it.
Baby.
You love to see it.
Oh,
Natural 1.
You love to see it. Well, thankfully you take half damage because it's fire.
Yeah.
Let's get a
Worse than you, and you got a natural one.
Let's get a Sharon's vote in on this. Oh, they're not at
Aw.
advantage, so they failed. Let me just check an ability, see if I can cheat at all.
Roll it, E40.
No, because it's not an attack, I can't uncanny dodge. So, okay. So for that, the people who failed, so I'm going to do this separately because I have to have it twice for somebody. So Paige, you're going to take 26 fire damage. Malral, you're taking 13 fire damage.
Yeah.
Euphoria, you take 7.
yo.
Ilya takes 13.
Yep.
And then Asharan takes 26.
Youchers.
Yep.
Yikes. Ow, 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 ow.
Ilya, it is your turn.
Uno reverse. Hold on. I lost the ability to grab the circle. Give me my circle back.
Can I copy it? Eh.
It's making me target myself. Let me move myself just briefly so I can move it. But essentially, I'm grabbing myself too. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm casting a fireball.
Ilya just jumps into the fire.
Yulia, no!
I think I was right there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Either way, so I'm going to cast essentially the cold fireball.
Yep.
So they all have to make a DC 15 dex save.
Yep.
But so as she kind of sits there, as the bullshit of fire begins to swirl around her, she just kind of takes a deep breath and just focuses and closes her eyes as the draconic focus in front of her begins to spark. As she does, you see a rotating shards of glassy ice begin to appear from the center, basically centered right on top of the Seeker, and expand outward as the shards just careen and slam into absolutely everybody and all the enemies in the area, just feeling no remorse and very focused in their mindset.
Awesome. Okay, so these guys all have advantage because they have magic resistance, but their dex saves are not great. So the Guardian Angels pass,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Seeker is so at advantage. Okay, so everybody passed. So roll that damage half.
It is rolled, so it's 31 halved to, that would be 16 then.
Yep.
So all of them take 16 damage.
Oof.
And then I'm going to go ahead and try and grab the circle again. Move it back.
You're level 6. If it's cold damage, don't you add your charisma modifier to the
It is
damage?
added. I have it in the calc already.
Ah.
Yep.
Big brain.
So I'm gonna use bonus action to phase step myself the fuck out of
To
there.
GTFO.
Yeah.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, so you don't end your turn in it. Cess. How you doing there, Cess? You feeling cocky?
I haven't reckless yet, so no. There are two very large individuals right next. Oh. No.
Well, the good news is there's like a perfect straight line coming off of it. So they both have fire resistance, but hey, you can't blame an angel for trying. So Cess, Malral, and Euphoria can all make dexterity saves.
Oh, good.
I can see this one, or
Yes.
sense it, so advantage.
Yes. You see the laser beam coming at you.
18.
19.
Okay. Euphoria, let me just double check the saving throw. It is a DC 15 check. I'm sorry, Euphoria.
Ooh.
So, everybody is taking half except for Malral.
No, I'd still be taking half, too.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's taking
Oh,
half
okay.
except for Malral, who's taking
I'm sorry.
half again. So,
Taking a quarter.
a buck and a quarter,
Quarter.
but I ain't telling him that. Okay, so 27 would go to 14 to the Havers, and then 7 for Mr. Malral. Okay, Paige, you are having fireflies, literal fireflies, burning into your skin. What do you do?
This is a great time. This is so fun. We love doing this. Well, first of all, I'm gonna use my bonus to
Become an
turn
angry kitty?
more to become more kitty. Yes.
Fur
So-
extending out.
Become more kitty. Get those temporary hit points. Because I seem to use them every single time. And I'm getting the fuck out of here. So my speed increased to 40 now instead of 30. So I'm just gonna get out of here. At least enough.
The edge of the fire swarm.
The edge, yes. Okay. And we're still good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to cast Haste.
Ooh, a spicy
Dude.
3rd level spell.
Yes, spicy. We're gonna start off strong, and we're gonna go ahead and give that to Cess, since she's like right there.
Oh, Cess, you got performance enhancing magic. Let's go.
Oh man, that thing I was complaining
Just
about.
what
Let's
she
go.
always needed.
Yep, she always needed her sister to make her better through magic because she can't do it on her own.
Let's go, Goo.
So happy together. All right, so awesome. So you did bonus action to become Angry Kitty, and you have hasted your sister. Is there a special form that your haste takes?
So it's kind of like the end of the quills almost look like little feathers. So it looks like she has just like a pair of like really small little like wings on the back of her jacket.
Aw,
Mm-hmm.
that's adorable. Enjoy your performance enhancing arcana, Cess.
Let's go affirming my worst possible self.
Euphoria, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Wrong thing. If I move here, am I out of the circle?
Yeah, you're out of the circle.
Am I still on that ledge? I'm not
You are-
falling into lava?
You are, you are barely on the edge of so many lines right now. You've
Excellent.
perfectly situated yourself between the swarm, between the aura, and between the lava.
Excellent. All right. Yeah,
Let's
I'm
hope
gonna
none of them have a
scooch
shove
on
action.
over there, and I'm going to. Can I move my echo too, like
Yeah.
as
Part
of my-
I believe it
part of my
says
movement?
how much you can move your echo. I think. No, it's been a while.
Uh,
I think it's a bonus action to move.
Yeah, it is.
maybe?
So I'm not going to worry about it. All right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do.
On your turn, you can mentally command the echo to move to 30 feet in any direction, no action required. The
Got
bonus
him.
action is if you want to swap places.
All right, so yeah, you can move it up to 30 feet.
All right, cool. I just wanted to scooch it a little more over there.
Little scoochy scooch.
Little scoochy scooch, and we're gonna attack.
Estival,
So-
keep attacking.
Keep the 17.
Trauma down.
That hits. You have
Okay.
advantage on this, by the way.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Because they reckless.
20.
That's
Dirty
fine.
20, but
Yep, that also hits.
All right.
25. Spicy.
Mm-hmm. And I will bonus action to attack one more time.
Oof.
Oh,
That's a nat 1.
you have advantage.
It's advantage.
Oh.
All these
Hey,
are
that's a
you
hit.
might as well fish for crits.
Okay.
You can
And-
technically roll 2 more
Damage.
times to see if either of them got crits.
It's not necessary. Just roll the damage.
Okay. So 14, 11, another 14,
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh. Well, so
and
What's
one
that?
still has the
The
Acid.
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 just roll it. It's wildly unnecessary, but roll it. All right. So as you are just a whirlwind of blades into this thing through your echo form, you see that the various celestial seals holding this body together erupt. And this is your first time dealing with this. But, you know, everybody within 10 feet, which is just your echo and Cess, are going to get hit by the explosive fire. Cess, please make a dexterity save.
Mm-hmm. I double advantage. Something.
Yep.
Alright. 22.
Okay, you're going to take half damage. And I'm just going to roll that damage before I describe the detail about what happens.
Oh yeah, someone important died.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 16 damage, Cess.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Well,
hot
there
tamale.
goes my echo.
Yeah, your echo is also popped, but it's better your echo than you.
What was it, 1 HP?
Yep.
But yeah, and so as this form erupts and starts collapsing in on itself, you see basically a somewhat elven-looking figure of like blue energy, but it's been merged with fire, burst out of this form, and get ripped apart and then immediately gets drained into the Seeker. And here I thought I was bringing families together.
Well, family reunions, they never quite go as you plan.
Anything else you'd like to do after killing Ilya's brother?
I didn't think you'd go down that fast.
You certainly pumped some damage.
Yeah, you're like, I didn't think he was gonna go that fast as I do 6 attacks to him.
Yeah?
No, that's all I can do.
Well, that changes a certain series of events. But alright, let's see for you. Asharan is gonna blink around. You'll love to see it. Asharan's gonna shoot the Guardian Angel. Or no, it's gonna shoot the Seeker. Yeah, they're gonna... Oh, no, God, they gotta shoot the Guardian Angel because they don't have sneak attack anymore on the Seeker. So we do get to use this ability. That's Larissa is the wrong character sheet. You wish you had Larissa. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot the Guardian Angel. 26 hits. Not the greatest damage, but every little bit counts. Just planting an arrow. And Asharan is actually going to shout, you know, "Stay focused, Ilya!" Malral, what do you do?
First off, bonus action.
Yep.
Let's see, where is it? Everyone heals 4 hit points,
Yay!
including myself.
Yay!
Second off, going to run up.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You're good at those, right?
Yeah, you're good at that.
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
26.
Alright, you're good. So yeah.
Mine
you,
like a steel trap.
You see the same thing that Seth saw. As you get right up to
Found
her.
tricks had no effect on me.
And I'm going to point blank, I keep forgetting the name of the freaking spell. Going to point blank guiding bolter in the face at 3rd level.
Yep. Roll to hit.
15.
Nope.
Ah.
As she will just grab the energy of your guiding bolt right there and just crush it in front of you.
I'll eventually roll higher than a 10 on an attack.
You are foolishly persistent. Everyone makes mistakes.
I am the hammer, and you are a nail that is bent.
And soon you will break. Anything else you want to do? You did your bonus action. Wait, did you cast guiding
Bonus
bolt
action
after
movement.
you cast another spell with your bonus action?
You did.
Oh,
That's cheating.
I did. Yeah, you want me to do a sacred flame instead?
Yeah, I don't want to waste your 3rd level guiding bolt, but I can only penalize you so much for your cheating.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so I have advantage
boop.
on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
Same result.
Same result, but you didn't use a 3rd level spell. You cheated yourself to a good situation. Cess, you just got exploded on. How you doing? Cess. I'm assuming.
Sorry, I was muted.
Yep.
Did family stuff. Anyways, I have 80 feet of movement, and I'm wondering if I should just grab her and push her somewhere else, like closer. But then that makes the aura move, and I kind of don't want to find out what that does yet. Also, I don't think shoving her in the lava will really work, guys. So,
I'm guessing they're immune to fire damage.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
move right here but I'm still gonna hit this guy.
Okay, so you're
I'm
still
gonna-
attacking the guardian angel.
The not Esteval, yes.
Well, Esteval's gone.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to bonus action Eldritch Maul. So now I turn on that force damage, and I am going to recklessly attack this one.
And-
Actually, are they still under the effects of their reckless attack?
This one didn't
Did
because
not.
he did the laser
Yeah.
beam.
Yeah, got it. So I'm gonna reckless this time. Here we go. 27 hits.
Yep.
It's 13. I mean, that's 12 points of damage.
Yep.
Next attack, does a 20 hit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 23 points of damage, and then haste gives me one more hit. 20.
Before you do your haste hit,
Make
make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, Malral too, right?
Yeah, Matt and Malral, obviously.
Yeah, it gets me too.
Ooh, Kitty!
Same thing as last time.
Okay.
Very good at one thing.
So you both, Malral's going to take half and half. So Cess, you take 13. Malral, you take 7.
Okay. Apologies, my haste there. Haha.
Got him.
Can that last one go to the Seeker then?
Okay.
Okay, so
what did
that'd
you get?
be
Oh, that was the one
19. That was 26, yeah?
I'm sorry, look at your long string of stuff. So, yeah, the 26 can hit the Seeker.
So it's 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I
Okay.
do one thing, I do it really well.
The Seeker's turn. Well, they're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity from Malral because they don't care about him. As they just circle around Cess. Which now extends both Asharan and Euphoria into their aura. So, Malral misses. Euphoria and Asharan, please make wisdom saves.
Oh boy.
Oh.
12.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast the shifting on that.
So you can do the chronal shift on
Yeah.
Euphoria's roll.
On
Okay.
Euphoria.
Roll again.
Come on! Hey!
18.
All right. Oh, not for Asharan though.
Oh
Darn, is too far!
We got the mind break tag for Asharan. Let's go. So
Flavor.
as she walks up, Euphoria, you have the same realization, and you see Asharan though, like, just freezes and like drops their bow, and you see blood start pouring out of their eyes, as they are like grabbing their face and like trying to claw into their own face as they stare at her. As she gives a Asharan a big smile and goes, "I always knew you'd come back, my little ashen blade. Why don't you show them what you really are?" And then they are she is going to try and do something offensive to the other folk. So there's on Asharan's turn, shit's about to go down. They will turn and they're gonna be a little cocky. They're gonna look at Euphoria, and as their first, since I have forgotten to do this previously, they're going to do a dominate person to Euphoria.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo,
Yo.
That's not a good AO, guys.
make a wisdom check.
Again?
Wisdom save
Oh,
again.
Hey yo.
17.
Oh, that is enough.
Yay.
They're just
She's
gonna...
the dominator.
There
in
can
this
only be
relationship.
one dummy mommy.
All right, now they're gonna do their normal actions. That was their special dominate they can do. So they are going to attack Cess. So just you see that like silver metal forms on their hands, wreathed in fire, as they start attacking with a you
He
reckless
has advantage on the reckless.
Yep.
Yep.
So 22 hits,
That hits.
and then I'm just gonna turn on advantage. 23 and nat 20. So
At least it's on the short sword.
3 slashing, 1 fire on the first. 2 slashing, 2 fire on the second. And max damage on the sword part. So 6 slashing and 7 fire on the third.
Got it.
Alright. That is... I forgot to move past the cess thing. That is their turn. Yulia! What is Yulia doing right now with her life?
Yeah,
You just had a lot of process. You had a lot to process. What,
So
how are you reacting?
as of, I think she's kind of just like she's pretty wobbly and is kind of looking around, seeing just these gouts of fire just blasting everywhere, and just kind of like taking a second, and she sees like Asharan in the distance just like start to cave over and just be like, just think to herself that she needs to be stronger. She needs to make sure that she can fulfill her promises to both of the Ravamont and Lady Euphoria, Lady Ravamont and Lady Euphoria. And it's just going to put her hand out, and just as like ice begins to coalesce around her palm, and it's just going to aim directly at the Seeker, and it's just going to pump out a 3rd level Scorching Ray, which is an ice spike volley for this.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna try and shoot her 4 times.
Okay.
So, first one's a 15 to hit. Don't think so.
Nope. That hits.
28,
That hits.
19,
Hits.
11.
11 does not. So 2 go through.
All right, so I've programmed this a little weirdly. So 6 from the 2 that hit, and then I have like a additional rider from the other effects that I have, so an additional 10, so 22 damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm going to quicken spell out a frostbolt.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, 13 to hit. So
Nope.
no. Okay, that's I'm going to walk up next to Euphoria and just be like, it's okay, hang in there, and just kind of like back to back kind of thing, just trying to use sort of like the levity of having someone next to her to try and keep herself stable.
Use her
Glad
as
to
a
see
human
you pack a
shield. Got it.
punch.
You do notice Cess and Malral specifically, but everyone else as well. Wait, let me just check something real quick now.
Oh, did I walk into
Yep,
range?
you walked into range.
I wouldn't have done
my
that if I
God.
knew that, but it's up to you. I accept my
You
consequences.
can move yourself not in range, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I wouldn't have done that.
So, since Yulia hasn't made a roll for it, she looks the same, and so does her page as well. But for Cess and Malral and Euphoria, you see that her form is cracking. Like, there are fiery cracks forming in her skin. And she doesn't appear to be smiling anymore as the ice, breaks off in her and melts quickly as her form, starts twisting before your very eyes. Paige.
Hey, I'm staying where I am. I ain't getting any close to this crazy lady. But I am going to go ahead and cast a chromatic orb, but this time I'm going to use cold damage.
Aw, Team Cold, let's go.
Well, Team Cold. We're going to cast that at 2nd level, actually. And see if that hits or not. 20?
That's a hit. Oh,
That's a hit for 11 cold damage.
you'll love to see it. Okay. So 11 cold damage. All right, at the end of that turn, a couple things are about to happen. So first off, Jazz music stops.
Oh,
And you see the Seeker drops to her knees as as the cracks in her skin begin to start leaking kind of a black, diseased ichor that's dripping on the ground as she starts like coughing up more of that filth. And you see her form begins to bulge as she starts to scream and open her mouth as an enormous spiked chain dripping venom rips out of her mouth, followed by a second one, tearing open her skin, and you see the very ground begins to corrupt and desecrate as a 15-foot tall being now stands before you, looking like a statuesque woman with skin that is a corroded silver and that has long been twisted and torn. And we'll just delete these guys. And she is wrapped, her arms are wrapped against her chest with these enormous spike chains dangling off of her, and her skin is leaking more of the diseased filth. She has a serrated metal halo above her head made of corroded silver, and you see the black fire, coursing through her eyes as she is just floating above the ground, and she screams and roars, "I am a god! You cannot stop me, mortals! I will destroy you and cast you into damnation!" And now we go to, she gets to reroll initiative. With advantage. Alrighty. And phase 2 begins. Let me know if the music is too loud when it starts.
I remember when I first recommended this song. Good old Lawrence.
little
I beat
quiet.
him yesterday.
Okay, I know it's different for Twitch than it is for people in Roll20, so I just want to confirm with Twitch. But Euphoria. You just see this go
boy.
down.
Well, what is it but a bigger target? I'm gonna summon my echo again.
You can flank with us now.
Bleep. And I attempt to hit it. Attempt being the key word here.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it up.
Thank you.
Yep. Whoa!
Natural
Nat 20,
20.
baby!
That doubles the acid damage too.
Nice, nice. So that's 15. Oh, shit.
2d14.
2d14.
What is that?
That's some strong
What
acid.
is that? What is that? Alright, 4. So
So 19 on the first hit.
19 altogether. And I'm going to extra attack. 22.
Hits.
Another 7.
Okay.
You got any extra attacks in you?
Yeah, I might as well use them. I can use my
What's your con modifier?
it's 3, so I have 2 more.
I think one more.
I only used it once.
Okay.
Does it count as a bonus or do I just do it?
You just do
I'm
it.
just double
It's
checking.
not natural,
Alright.
it's just a part of your attack.
Alright, cool. So I will attempt to hit it one more time with my echo. 19.
Hits.
Another 9 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, more of that nice corrupted ichor, bursts out of her skin and splashes onto Malral and Cess, standing below her, as
Sorry.
the wounds start digging into her flesh. First, before she goes, she's going to do a legendary action.
Remember, never mind.
The 3 people around her, please make dexterity saving throws.
Godspeed, little Echo.
Yeah. I don't think the Echo's surviving.
No, the Echo's donezo. But she is basically going to spin her enormous floating chains around her and is going to smash into Cess and Malral. First of all, Cess takes half damage. Malral will take full. As I have to click this just so I get the damage out of it. So 14 bludgeoning plus 8 necrotic, so 7 bludgeoning, 4 necrotic to Cess, and then 14 and 8 to Malral.
And pop goes the Echo.
Yep, and since Malral is right there, okay.
Wait. So the 7 and the 4, that's from me making the save, right?
Yeah.
And then I can cut the 7 in half again because it's...
Yeah, sorry. You
Okay,
cut that in half
okay.
another time.
So that's 4 plus 4. Okay.
Yep.
Just, making sure I am kind of, in pain.
Alright, now it is...
Same.
Sorry, what were you saying, Malral?
Just same.
Yeah, you're also in pain?
Yep.
Okay.
That took out about half of my HP.
On her turn officially now, she is going to strike out at Cess. What the? Why did it stop? Well, that's weird. I have it on.
Lawrence has made his statement.
Yeah, I had it on loop.
Cello.
I don't know why it stopped.
That was like that was like exactly where the normal loop should start, but it's also a 9-minute track, so it shouldn't have
Yeah.
stopped anyways.
Yeah, I don't know, but let me know if people could hear it, because it glitched out, I guess. So Cess, I'm gonna bonk you.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yes, that hits!
So 7 and 10.
Yeah, okay. 7, 10. God, I'll just take your word for it. I'm down.
Okay, then you are gonna get flicked away as the chain wraps around you and just punts you away. And you guys see Cess's, goo-covered form just fly out with just oozing corruption out of the goo. The goo apparently can't plug in all those holes.
Hey, yo!
Holy shit,
Damn it,
Max.
Yulia.
Wait, I'm just gonna move
Came
a
up
little over here. so I'm
louder
not
than it
over
was
the lava.
supposed to.
No, that was good.
I'm gonna reload roll 20 just in case. 'Cause I think the music stopped.
It's playing on my end.
You have to say I can still hear it.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna try it again. Alright. There we go. Now it works for me. So, now Malral, I'm gonna try and bonk you. I'm gonna try and give it the old bonkaroo.
Alright.
So, my impotence will be showing as I roll a
Natural 20.
natural 20. I'm sorry, Malral.
Alright, I'm down.
Okay.
Oh
And
my gosh.
you see,
Oh, you haven't seen the damage yet.
yeah, Mal.
I have 6 HP left.
All right, I'll roll it. I'll roll it for
They
Cess.
could low roll. I had hoped that they could all be
Yeah,
ones. There was a
not-
reality.
As
I
Malral
think that
gets
could
flicked away.
theoretically insta kill me. Hold on, let me do math real quick.
And yeah, you just see these chains wrapping around Cess and Malral, because it happens instantaneously, as their forms just get crushed and pierced, and then just
Is that
flung
fire
away
still
from
going,
it.
by the way?
What?
Is that fire still going?
Oh no, the fire should be gone.
Okay.
Delete the circle, Lily.
Delete my circle, Lily.
Oh,
There we go. So, and then she just turns, and she can't move her arms because they're pin cushioned against her body, as she gives you a massive smile dripping more black goo, and she goes, "Witness beneficence!" And she starts floating over to Euphoria and Ilya.
That would outright kill me, by the way.
You're not gonna
It does-
die. You're not
Does
gonna
double
die.
You're not gonna die.
It
That's
has
not
to do
optimal.
double your max HP. It's not just your whole HP, it's your double your max HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she floats on over. I believe that there are some people now within 30 feet of her. Isn't that right, Ilya and Paige?
Yes, there is. That is a double nat 1.
Oh, that is an oof,
Jesus.
Ilya.
Do we have to roll that con save? Is that
That's
it?
a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Okay.
Yep.
I wish it was a con save.
One.
All right, Euphoria, you're the one good one here. So, Paige and Ilya, Ilya, you hate every moment of this, but you see the most beautiful angel with great wings of fire standing before you holding a flaming greatsword as she smiles at you and just radiating light and love. And you just feel this, you desire at your deepest core a need to worship her. And you know that you are now standing before a god, and you were a fool for ever resisting her. Same thing, Paige. You guys are both charmed right now. You can try and resist it at the end of your turn. All right. That was her turn. Asharan. Show them your true self. And Asharan, you actually now get to see Asharan's true form as they revert to being their changeling mode itself. And you see, as they just start taking off their cloak and everything, their skin is covered. Every exposed piece of skin has a kind of silvery angelic rune carved into it, as if they've been permanently burned onto them. And there's pictures of angels, pictures of just words of love and devotion for the seeker, etc. And Ilya, you're the only one who speaks Celestial here, so you can read all of this, and you still see Asharan crying blood as they expose their true form and what was done to them as they just kind of start walking forward towards the seeker. And they will make a wisdom save. Nope, they can't break free yet.
That ain't looking good.
Malral, please make a death save.
You giggity got it.
Okay.
One success. Okay.
It was a 17.
That's a success. We love to see it. All right.
By the way, the acid on your weapon wears out now.
Yeah.
Noted.
And it is
Thank
no
you.
longer magical. Cess, please make a death save.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
You're good. You're Gucci. All right, Paige, you were charmed. That means you can't do anything offensive to the Seeker
Wait,
herself. But yes.
My turn is gone because I accidentally deleted myself, but I had an 11 on
Oh.
my initiative.
Oh yeah,
That-
you should have gone.
How dare you delete yourself, you fool!
I was just trying to delete the circle.
You were
Delete
the
yourself in
circle
the
all
process.
along. All right, so. All right,
Um,
Ilya, you're charmed. What do you do
Yep. I assume I make a wisdom save.
at the end of your turn?
Okay, what can I do for my turn?
You can't do anything offensive to her.
Okay, but I can do defensive things.
Yeah, you just can't do anything that would be offensive towards her. You could help your friends, you could buff yourself, whatever.
Okay, something. Okay. Bonus action, I'm going to face step over to here.
Yep.
And action, health potion. I should really get Malral
Yeah,
first.
get Malral.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll
I was
need
thinking
the-
RP, but this is scary.
No, we played a win out here. RP's the reward.
And yeah, so I'll use one health potion on Malral to hope that they can help stabilize this bad situation.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 2.
Ooh, max 10.
That's it. You love to see it. You have the equivalent of 1 HP for the purpose of this fight.
Yeah.
Since this thing does so much damage. It was like your life flashed before your eyes, Malral. You felt like you were the nail getting hammered. Anything else, Ilya?
Bonus action. I think movement. I'm going to move over to Cess and just try and start to get ready.
Okay. Make a wisdom save. Nope.
Ooh, I don't think that's it.
Nope.
Oh,
Because you don't have advantage.
Wait, it's a charm effect. I do.
Oh, for being
Eladrin.
Eladrin?
yeah.
Alright, then you're good. You snap out of it.
Ooh.
You now
That's all for Faye.
Yep, you see her returning to her true form before your eyes as the angelic essence just kind of disappears. You just see this twisted monster before you.
So Ilya's been on a roller coaster this whole time, and it's kind of just like brain is about to explode. Probably the rawest headache you could ever imagine.
All right. Paige, it is your turn. You are charmed. You can't take an offensive action against the Seeker. What do? You just see this beautiful angel before you.
How are you looking, Euphoria?
Oh, Euphoria's fine.
Okay.
She's taking
She's
very little
great.
fire damage.
Okay, good. Okay, then I'll try to wait a little bit. And I'm gonna use a potion on myself.
Okay, chug along.
Yeah, so it's the 2d4 plus
Plus 2.
2.
7.
7, okay.
Okay, what else do you do?
Gosh, I don't have any. I want to save that just in case I break out of it. I'm gonna save that reaction until something serious happens. Well, something serious is already happening. Okay,
Yep.
but I'm gonna just go ahead and try the wisdom save.
Okay. Nope. The more you look at her, the more you wish that you could just get on your knees before her and just have a chance to
Yep.
worship her.
Now is not the time.
Hey-o? Euphoria?
Hey, yo. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna not summon my Echo this time because she's already right in my face. I'm going to, I guess, just keep
5 attacks this round. Bah, 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 bah.
attacking her. Yeah, I gotta break the hold she's got on everybody. So I'm gonna go for my first attack.
Yep,
Okay,
Hit.
that's a 25 to hit.
it hits.
14 piercing damage.
Yep.
I'm going to do my extra attack.
Yep.
22 to hit.
Yep.
7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I don't think it's going to do anything because it's now no longer magical, but I'm going
Yeah.
to do it anyway. I'm
Your
going to
offhand?
bonus action
Yep.
with my offhand weapon.
Yep.
18 to hit.
That hits.
10 piercing damage.
So that gets
I mentioned. Reduced, yeah.
Yep, so 26 so far.
And she's gonna plant her feet and stay right there because Paige is right behind her. So she's gonna attempt to create some sort of wall between them. So she's gonna stay put, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Seeker will get a. Malral's still on the ground, so you can attack with
I am
disadvantage.
Do I attack with disadvantage?
If you're on
I
the
thought it was
ground,
only
if
the
you're
attack.
prone, or if you don't get to attack, period, that's fine. Like, it's if I don't know how the attack of opportunity
I know.
works. When
I
you're
know
prone.
they get attack of advantage on me.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm not gonna attack.
creature has
you.
disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not? Oh wait, no, that's a reaction. I better save that for Shield Master, actually.
Okay, so she walks forward, looking very, very gracious towards Paige, as she first is going to attempt to wrap a flail around Euphoria, one of her chains. That's that. Okay. So you have the Displacer Cloak, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And everyone has that.
That nat 20
My
dodge.
gosh!
Dodge that nat 20.
Life is pain.
You'll love to see it.
Okay, it's at disadvantage. We're
Yep,
good.
Juking the nat 20. But it is going to try and then strike down at Paige. Paige, do you have anything that would impose disadvantage or anything?
Just my my chrono shift if it's really bad.
Okay. Ah, it's a
Oh.
nat 1.
Hey!
Okay.
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
Had the shield scroll for a month. Have you not learned it yet?
I have it, but I didn't. I mean, if she's doing damage on me, then
All right, so
30 looks at the plus one.
it's the end of her turn. Now we're going to do the legendary action. Euphoria and Paige, please make dexterity saves.
is it technically a spell that she's casting?
No, this is her spinning.
Okay, that's fair. You said what was it?
It's a dexterity save.
Dexterity. Okay.
That's a 15 from me.
Okay.
Oh, 19 for me.
You guys both succeed. You take half damage.
Ooh.
Big rolls.
I'm just gonna click this for it. So that is half, so 6 bludgeoning and 9 necrotic. As the chains try to wrap around you, but mostly just pull off some of your skin, and you just feel that black filth just start going into your veins. And Asharan continuing to walk towards them, and they just get on their knees and, in like a prostrate, kowtow, as they are, crying blood onto the ground, and you see all of their exposed skin, and they're gonna try and save. This is going a lot like how it went the last time I did it. Poor mind break Asharan.
Oh!
Oh, that's 20.
Yes!
There we go.
Oh, that makes my next choice a lot easier.
All right. Yeah, there's Shard kind of blinks and, looks up for a moment, and they wrap their arms around themselves as they're crying, but they're trying to find their bow again. Malral, it is your turn.
I will stand up for half my movement.
Yep.
See that Cess is down, still.
Yep.
Run over to them.
Yep.
And I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Yep.
You heal 17 hit points as Malral basically takes you by the shoulder, pulls you up from the ground, and just like, wake up and slap a bitch!
Says is up, very bloody, but up. Also, I convert the X. Apologies. There you go. Oh, no more haste. And can a downed person be hasted? Can a
I think
corpse
you're
be
still
hasted?
hasted because it's cast by Yulia, not you.
Or Paige, but yeah.
Yeah, Paige is what I meant.
And I will use a bonus action to regain that 2nd level spell slot.
Yep.
With Divine Power.
Yep. Cess,
Do I have to make a wisdom save, or was like the one just fine?
No, you only had to do the one.
Got it. Where's my character sheet? Hold on a second. I closed it by accident.
You fool.
Wait, it's according to Roll20, it's open, but it's not.
There might be a little like clear X somewhere.
Okay, yeah. Apologies, I see it now. It was underneath the turn order. My bad. Says all bloodied and broken is gonna look down at the jack and say, I need you again. And it's. Oh wait, I can't use this. It's once per dawn. Never mind. I'm gonna bonus action rage instead.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have been cool, but
Yeah, the jacket is heavily wounded by getting so much necrotic corruption flowing through it.
You don't need that. You already got with the strength. Now get up and slap the bitch.
I physically can't use it again, but I appreciate you. Half my movement to get up, and then.
If haste is still on you, you got plenty.
Yeah, you get the
Yeah.
double move when you have haste.
Yeah, I mean that's still 40 speed gone, 40 left.
You could flank with Euphoria.
Flanking isn't a thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a dumb idea.
Dummy.
Is that thing grappleable?
You can try.
You did the grappling.
You understand why I'm concerned, yes, guys?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, it's I could do a lot of damage in this turn, but it's up in the air. I'm debating if I should hit or if I should just move it.
What's your brain thinking?
How this thing isn't bloodied yet, right, Obs?
Not the besides the obvious blood that it has this entire time, it has taken a bunch of damage, but it seems to still be trucking.
Alright, I mean, one grapple isn't going to kill me. 20, and I can move 10 feet back that way. I'm going to use one attack to grapple it.
Yep.
I have advantage because I am raging.
Yep.
That is a 20.
Okay. I do not have a cheater ability for this, so. It's a nat 20 for 26.
Guys, don't worry, I'm getting her to waste her nat 20.
Yeah.
20. I'm gonna move over here, and then I'm going to might as well reckless. I'm gonna reckless 2 attacks.
Yep.
Too many attacks I have. That is a 27 to hit. There's ignore the force damage. It's supposed to be 8. My bad. Turn off.
So 10 total.
Yeah, 10 total. And
Yep.
then next attack.
How do you have 3 attacks? You used one to try and grapple her.
Haste.
The haste.
Oh, the haste, yeah.
So that's 14 damage.
Okay.
Ace is great.
That it is, until I drop Paige. Alright, Yulia. Your Fey cheating got you out of that charm.
Let's go.
That's what we love.
Goddamn elves.
Okay, so
It's-
I see this thing just basically slowly walking towards Paige,
Yeah, just floating.
and my heart, which is already beating at probably like 150 BPM or something, is like slowly escalating a bit more. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up a little bit, move up to here.
Yep.
Actually, why not? Let's have some fun. Let's move up to here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to face step over next to Paige.
Okay.
And it has to make a wisdom save or be frightened of me.
I'm gonna just double check the character sheet.
If it is immune to
They-
charm, I think it's okay.
They're immune to charm, exhaustion, and frightened.
No problem. That's fine.
Yeah.
The point still stands. I'm doing this.
Okay. Okay. You're
And
still-
then and then I'm going to use my action to what I have reflavored as avalanche step to thunder step myself and Paige the fuck out of there.
Oh my goodness.
Mama's got you. Mama's got you.
Oh, does it not? There we go. Yeah. So I can teleport us 90 feet.
Okay.
So
That is
I'm
the
gonna.
perfect distance for the blast too. So it doesn't
So,
hit any of
So I'm
the
gonna teleport
save?
us both up to here. Yeah, con save.
Okay. And this is magic, so I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
Ooh.
9.
So 29 damage then.
Woof.
Thank you.
Stay with me. We'll be okay.
I love Draconic Sorcerer.
Okay. Anything else, Ilya?
That is everything I got.
All right, Paige. You're the last of the turn.
Okay, let's go. All right, we're gonna use the 3rd level now.
Let's go.
We're gonna go with We're gonna do another chromatic orb with some more ice, baby. 3rd level this time. Hold. Go. 18. Is this an 18 hit?
You want to know if an 18 hit?
Yes.
An 18 hits!
Look, 15 cold damage, baby.
You'd love to see it. All right. On that note, at the end of your turn, the Seeker's flails flap, and you see that the very cracks of lava begin to rupture as black flames begin pouring out of the ground around them. And right as they're about to lick all of your skins, you see a brilliant flash of light next to you as a 15-foot-tall creature made of silver geometric shapes with 6 blazing eyes of silver fire and 6 wings of like vectored metal holds up their arms and is pushing back the flames coming at you. And you feel just that absolute invigorating presence as you have a deep heat coming through the inside of your body, keeping you warm and supercharging you as you hear in a divine voice, you know, in Celestial. So only Ilya could really understand this. It goes, I have sworn to protect these people. I will honor my acolyte's pact. I am Hystelia, and I will ensure that your flames will never touch them. Rise, my champions, and let the hearth burn through you. You all currently have advantage on charm checks, resistance to fire, and resistance to necrotic.
Woo!
As Paint's patron has intervened to help you guys.
Yo!
Advantage on charm, resistance to necrotic, and what else?
And fire.
And fire.
And fire. Got it. All right, let's go.
But alas, we have to do a quick check. Yep. I think we are unfortunately going to have to end here for tonight because we are coming.
Oh, it's already 9:30.
Yep, it is already 9:30. So, jazz music stopped again. This is the wrong sheet.
Oh, what a cliffhanger.
What a cliffhanger.
Oh my gosh.
What a
Remember-
cliffhanger.
Ba-doop-a-choo.
Man, imagine if Kate were here.
Oh, you laugh at their puns, but not mine. I see how it is.
I'm the DM.
I love
It's out of character.
I'm just going to erupt out of here.
But yes, we will end there. We will pick up Quest 7, Dying of the Light, Part 2 next time. I hope you guys had fun and enjoyed your boss battle, your multi-phase boss battle.
So cool. So cool.
My
Um,
volcano puns are
Is
being
there a
taken
phase
for
3?
granite.
if you guys haven't done so already, please go check out these wonderful people who I have to rename Jubilee to Euphoria, but go check them out. They're all wonderful streamers in their own right and great people. If you haven't done so already, please give me a follow here on Twitch, a sub over on YouTube, a follow on Twitter, and you can join our Discord, the Eternal Citadel, and be a part of my incredible community. Additionally, you know, I'm really happy to have y'all here. If you are new to the stream and new to the campaign, you can go to !D&D and go to the YouTube channel specifically for this, as well as my own, and I have every episode uploaded for your viewing pleasure. So I thank you, everybody. I hope everyone had fun watching. I hope everyone had fun playing and all the trauma. If you are a follower, please copy down the call to hugs. If you're a sub, please copy down the knight's message. And I am gonna check something real quick. Real quick. Yeah, it's been a while, and they're playing D&D. We're gonna raid River, who's playing a River the Bard. He's playing a D&D game of a marathon game of all the official 5e modules in chronological order. So
God.
that's
strange.
interesting. That is interesting. He's a professional DM and VTuber who runs all kinds of games. So let's go send him some love in this marathon game. So, all right. I hope everybody had fun. I hope you all have a wonderful night and the sweetest of dreams. I'll be back here on Wednesday for Wildermyth, so come on by for the disaster buys. Bye!
Bye.